Well, it's just right now. So, good afternoon, everybody. It's Weed Fridays today, and because I have awesome software, I can actually Weed Friday. So, it's Weed Fridays, everybody. See that? Weed Fridays, and we're excited to have everybody to on this today. So, it's Weed Fridays, and we just got back from Vegas, and Brady was there with Dad, and we had Vicky there. So we don't know where everybody is today, and out and about, and out in the mall, doing what you're doing. And so we're going to get right into it. I'm going to share my screen, and we've got a little wrap up on the show here. So we had freaking Snoop and Mike Tyson and a bunch of celebrities that were really fun at right now we're going to go find my so everybody, this is WEEDSDAY on Friday, and you can see my screen. It's going right now. Enjoy this, and next week we're going to hopefully have on World for 20 days.
FRYday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and FRYday from Jeff Hiking here at FRYday. So we had a blast at G4 Live, which was a weapon visible. We saw Snoop, we got Chris Bob, Mike Tyson, and Big Benny flying a few drop, and our show today. Hello everybody, and look out for our review golf tournament, our review to draw, and check out the ping pong, and incredible inside. You can put ice water. So we're going to put ice water. So we get those happy down. Don't relate to that. Here we are, 2017, and we're still definitely the big one. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen again here. We are totally happy to be back from Vegas and having a show today. So let's see who's coming in, who's stay, who's quiet, and don't forget, remember, 3, 2, 1. 3 is for really good sign. 2 is a good sign. 4 and let's go to 1. So
did meet the president of Mexico. He loves weed. He's got stores, like 100 stores. The crypto panel was really cool. Dre's going to work with us. And of course, 40 tons. We'll get Corvain and his team on pretty soon. It's really beautiful to see everybody out of prison. All these people were in jail for fraud, everybody. What the F? Vegas was good, you guys. Party for women. This is Mara. She's the producer of the show, and we really had a great time. Thank you, Mara, for having our team there. There's the Pot Brothers. They are totally cool with Corvain, and they had a fun time. Went to Tyson's house, and even the Pot Doggies were good.
Definitely.
So today is episode 103, everybody, and I'm going to get us back to Zoomcast. We're happening, and we got Brady. So the cool thing was is that we got this bomb, everybody. It's a PST, and it's just starting out there someone. And so a lot of the team members in the industry are doing this industry videos that they have, so they can share them on the phones. I'm wearing the Jerome Baker shirt. We saw Jason at the studio, and next week I'll have a little video that I've done. This bomb has ceramic inside. It's really cool. And I should be able to it does itself. So you can clean it out. No glass bombs. You want to do that, but it would be cool if they had glass bombs and a way to. So that's cool. That's a beauty. Some of our bounty and beauty. And then Brady's wearing his incredible dog tags that we had made by dog tag lady. And here I'll show you. I'll come to everybody show you. It says, "Read the plant, read the prisoners, release." And so it's just really beautiful. And I got my name, Jeffrey, twice. And so put my dog tags on. And so let's start off with Brady. Brady, tell us a little bit about some of your highlights and about the concert. I kept getting you to zoom in. I kept getting you to zoom in more. I wanted some accent with the zoom. Which one? Which one was he? Which one was he? Was he the guy standing next to me that I gave the letter to? Oh, he was inside there. He was in. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Well, you got to share your content with me and share that video. Okay. That'd be great. Yeah. Yeah, invite Slightly Stupid. We would love them. Yeah, freaking cool. That'd be pretty cool. Well, we got that's your report. And what about the show? Walking the show and meeting the exposition. You know, the Republicans are going to say it's a coup against Biden. You know, they're gonna pull that crap. Yeah, well, right, because a lot of products come from Mexico, and the drug war has been huge, and it's all basically funneled from Mexico forever. Totally, totally. We just lost Vicky, but that's okay. Vicky was with us on our trip to Vegas and to the Bud Tenders Awards. Well, we'll get back to you in a minute, Brady. Let's let Natasha tell us a little bit. You were following us while we were in Vegas. How did we do?
We did fabulous lady. We look like we'll have a little bit great people, some great things and really good way. Just follow along.
Natasha, can you put your camera more into your face there? Because there you go, perfect. Beautiful. Well, what's your dream?
My dream is to see everything, to read the facts, and to be able to make it and to make it and not to be like
I'm really proud of you, and I'm really happy you on the week. And Vicky, say hi to the team and tell us about the lazy river. Hi, Vicky.
hi guys, hi, how are you? I'm going to tell all about some people that come to some people when we
Tell us a little bit about 40 tons. Tell us what that is, and I'll show some pictures in a second. Are you on a swinging chair? Oh yeah, well, you blink and it'll be gone. Well, this weekend is Roadie Fest in Fort County, so we're gonna have a parade and we're gonna have circuses coming, the Chicago Circus, so that's gonna be fun. And I'll be photographing that. And thank you for all your blessings and say hi, say hey, Brady, say hi, Brady. Thank you. I've got a lot of fun. I gotta check my passport, see when I need to renew it. What's like every 10 years? Oh yeah. You mean before they lock my passport down, where nobody can get a new passport or renew it, or whatever. Well, everybody buy silver and be good. Get some lentils, 50 pounds of lentils, and we're not going to have Armageddon, but it's just always good to have stuff. It's nice to live in the Pacific Northwest, and we're not in drought. We're not in drought, and so we're really happy. California's always in drought, and I think Arizona's just like that. I heard California's in drought like the worst in 1,200 years. And last year they lost thousands of homes. Just think if one person lost a home. Like my friend in Oregon lost his home. There was 2,000 houses near Ashland that went down, and he lost his whole recording studio. He lost Martin and Gibson and Gil guitars. I mean, these guitars take $100 to make one guitar, and it was his. And he lost his studio, the soundboard. I donated the soundboard. I had a living room tapes episode where we raised $1,200 for them, and do what you can, everybody, to So it's really important to take on something that you love, everybody. When we were at the show, we were at the show for people like Jeff Tansky, and Jeff Tansky was one of the prisoners. This is him in jail that I photographed, and we were totally, you know, impressed with the 40 Tons people, and we had a great time. We're going to do a wrap-up show next week, and I'm going to do a little video. I just came home yesterday. We were chilling by the pool for a few days. But here's some magazines that I got everybody from the show, and one of them is the Native American magazine. And this magazine is called Buy Now, and it's a Native THC magazine. And look, there's Snoop Dogg on there. There's AC Green, the ex-basketball player. There's Westwood, Calvin Johnson, Paul Wall, and Glenn Jordan. And they're just beautiful, these magazines. And this one talks about, this is kind of amazing. Here, let me see if I can hold this up here. This one talks, look at this, indigenous weed, and how it affects them. I mean, for God's sakes, we gave them alcohol, and half of the Native Americans that were here in America into jail for alcohol. And so, you know my theory on alcohol. But this is a really beautiful to connect with Mary Jane. And she makes this beautiful magazine. And hopefully she'll take all of our content and do a story on WEEDSDAYS and our show. This is a cool thing. This one says the tribal dispensaries around America. Look at that. These are all, and look at the east. None. But look at all the tribals down. Is that down in Arizona? I think so as well. Is that all right? Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm standing up. Yeah, look at that. There's a couple. Yeah, there's. I don't think there's any in South Carolina. There's Kiwala Boundary, and it doesn't say. There's Mississippi, a few in Mississippi. There's a few. I just don't know all these states. There's Louisiana. There's one in Alabama. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in Florida. What the heck, you know? Just a few. But this is all tribal weed stores. So it's kind of cool to see everything going great. I got to hang out with Mary Jane, and maybe we'll have her on next week at the Mike Tyson's house, and that was kind of cool. Nikki was there with us, and then we met this guy, the cowboy, and he's going to help us with his product to be a sponsor for our this is like for our golf tournament and everything else. So since he did a cool story on this guy, and maybe soon we will get a story on WEEDSDAYS. So let's see. This was Clint Hyatt. Remember Clint, Nikki? Remember Clint? You're muted, Nikki. Yeah. Remember him and his wife? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get that photo. Did you get a photo of him in that coat? You gotta bring all your you gotta Dropbox all your cell phone photos to me, and then I'll start organizing them. And I want to do that pretty quickly because I just don't want to hold on to, because it'll be the next festival. People forget us. And so I'm going to follow up. Vicky's going to come out here, and we're going to set all business cards down. And my buddy today said, Jeffrey, just follow up today or tomorrow or the next day with an email saying, we're coming, we're going to get our deck to you because we're doing some events ourselves and we're underpaid and, for raising money, everybody. So this is Weeds Day. We're on POD TV, and that is, let's see if I can get on POD. That's right here. POD TV is taking us all the way to Roku. So we're on Roku now, and when I do the mods, and can you guys hear me? Is my mic sounding pretty good today? Yeah, I got a new mic here, and so that's pretty cool. And so POD TV is definitely our grandfather. I've known them with them for like 3 years, and one of these days we'll get monetized. But in the meantime, we want to raise some money for our golf tournament. We have to raise $100,000 for the golf tournament. And guess what? For the concert that I want, and we're calling for this. And really, so it's going to be fun. I mean, open policy costs $500 smackers. Maybe some apes over there. Maybe we'll get some NFT superstars. And look out for my energy. But I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'll give you a little slideshow of some of the antics that we had. The incredible show that we were seeing from. So I'm going to share my screen with you. It was really fun. All 3 days were good. Day 3 was really light, but really exotic. There's a lot of interviews going on, and so in the midst of non-legal weed, we were hanging out with some people that want to end prohibition with us. So you can go to lifersthemovie.com, everybody, and you can donate to us on the donate button there for the next coming events we're doing. So can everybody see that? Okay, so this is Vicky and I. We're just entering the hotel here. Actually, this is day 1, and this was the right hotel but the wrong location, and so we had to go across the street in a taxi. And so this is when we got there, and these guys were cool. Remember these guys, Vicky? You're muted, Vicky.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
Remember that guy, the guy on the right? He had a story, right? Remember what was it?
Yes, yeah. I have him on my Facebook. Super nice guy.
Oh yeah. Give me his Facebook address.
He's super nice. I have everything.
Remember his story? Who was he connected to?
He was connected to Tommy.
To Tommy Chong. He had a dream, right? We should get that guy on our show. He had a dream that Tommy was gonna. His father had a dream that.
What happened is he had the dream that his father came into him and told him about what was going on. You need to get him on your show. He's a truly honest man, and I think it would be really nice to have him on. Super nice man. So we're not gonna blow his story, but that was that guy. And this guy is not on our show today because he's doing Shut the Fuck Up Fridays, and so that's Mark from the Pot Brothers, and he's pretty good, and he was really good. He says, "Shut the fuck up," and tell us about these ladies, Vicky. Well, I'm outside, so I can't really see very well. I should go outside. The light's a little out on my phone. I'm sorry.
Kate and
I'll go in the house to do this.
That's Kate and.
Oh, Kate and Sandra.
Kate and Sandra.
There we go. Now I can see better. Sorry about that. Yeah, they make the jewelry, and they made a couple of really nice dog tags for my daughter and son-in-law for the new baby that was just born, and they want to tag it on the Facebook. It's really cool. Then they filmed it at G4 Live, which I thought was really awesome. really nice. Yeah, nice to left corner. right
And
there.
there's Mara. There's Mara.
Mhm.
That's the lady that facilitated Ramaste to come there. And Mara is one of the major producers of the show. And
Mhm.
so that's us hanging in there. And it's like Vicky and I got in every shot. But Mara was really a sweetheart. We were so happy to have her there. And here's the 40
The 40 cents.
40 tons, and all those people were in jail for pot, you guys, or representing a pot lifer. That's Corvain Cooper with both pot brothers. And tell us about this guy, Brady.
So that's President Fox. Great orator, Mexican President Fox. Gave a great presentation on cannabis and talked about his role in when he was president. And he actually is friends with George Bush. And he said he sent him a cannabis plant that he has in Texas somewhere. So that was pretty cool. His wife was there as well. And she gave a really good speech talking about minorities getting involved in their products getting out there. So it was really interesting.
We're on live right now. Oh yeah, he was fantastic. I mean, just to be on that, to listen to that panel, and to know that Mexico is getting closer. And these are all the shots that you took of me, you and Vicky. And this is more of the show, everybody. And this is Abby. Abby used to work for Sensi magazine, and she's going to get in touch with me this week. And we love hanging out with Abby. These are some of the I'm trying to be politically correct, the Hispanic south of the border ladies, and they were with the president. And so we're going to follow up with them. And it was just a great afternoon, everybody. And so, Vicky, tell us a little bit about these people. Are you muted again? Vicky, can you hear me? We'll go back to Brady until Vicky unmutes. Brady, tell us a little bit about these people.
So these are the subject matter experts when it comes to NFTs. They gave a great presentation on NFTs and future that's coming towards us, and really innovative, great guys, great ladies.
Yeah, Dre's going to work with us. I've already got in touch with Dre.
Yeah, they were very knowledgeable. I appreciated listening to them.
Right, Dre was good. Let's see if I can get Dre to come on today. Let's see here. Dre, we are on now. Come on in. So I just texted Dre. And so that was really fun, the crypto world, because we're getting ready to do our drop, everybody. And so, there's my photography challenge there. So, more 420. What was the lady's name sitting on the bed there that was in jail? What was her name? You remember, Vicky?
No.
Remember, we were trying to figure that out the other night. Yeah, we're. Oh, well, we just got home last night. There's Corvain Cooper, everybody.
Yeah.
And this guy was epic. He's even got a little doll of himself there. And I took 10 posters and I gave some to the prisoners. And so it was really epic. I gave one to the Mike Tyson team. And so that's me and Corvain talking about ending prohibition. And so it was really a blessing. And it was emotional, when everybody was doing their thing. And these are some of my photographs and some of Brady's. And Vicky had the still camera. I like doing that. I like bringing other people onto my team. And then even if you don't know how to shoot pictures, the cameras are so automatic these days. Then I put the settings up so you can get shots and you can just take pictures. Look at all their shoes. They've got the same shoes.
And there's me and Vicky stepping in there, and more of the Pop Brothers. There's both of them, Mark and Craig and Corvain. And it was just very, very amazing afternoon. And here's me and Brady at the G4 Live poster. They had a great event. They were all like really incredible. Did you guys talk to the Oaksterdam lady? I did, and she was fantastic. Oaksterdam's been around for 20 years, and they teach people how to be responsible as a business human with weed, and how to be responsible as a grower. And it's a university. It's about weed. It's a weed university. It's amazing. So that was pretty cool. And here's the Corvain Cooper back wall. And that was pretty amazing. And then when Mike got there, I got to hang out with Mike a little bit. He lost some weight though. He was like cardboard thin. So, ha 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 ha, ha ha. So there you go. And this gentleman, what was his name? Dave, I think. David. Yeah, David. I'm trying to read his little card there, but he's beautiful and he really enjoys our mission. And so we're gonna round the circles up and get back together with him and try to get to Mike and see how they can assist us to get to the White House. And another crew here. I'm just walking the floor and getting some beautiful shots here with my team, everybody. And so our opportunity to be there. Snoop was at the concert. Travis got married, so he was hanging out with his wife, didn't make it. And then we went to the Mike Tyson after party house, and that was pretty amazing. And so after parties are really fun. If you don't get lost, we went to a different address, but this was the fire breathing. Look there, that you can actually see somebody breathing, blowing fire. And then I do these long, beautiful exposures. There's two people there dancing. It sounds really fun. And so 2 seconds at 100 ISO, everybody. And so that was really fun. Being at the fire dancing at the after party. You can see the pool, reflections in the pool. So I love my fire. And then we have some more photos here. Let's go back to the home page. And then day number 2, everybody. So day 2 was really fun. Day 2 had some really great times that we actually got down and did some talks and pieces of station here. Some different people. That's me and what was her name? Is that Kate or are you sure that's Kate? Sandra. Okay. That's Sandra. So me and Sandra. I got a medicine woman hat there. That's us meeting Sandra. And this gentleman, he was pretty cool. He was. Do you remember what his
Yeah, he had a dispensary. He's just a small guy trying to make it and do a lot of things. I got his contact information also for you. Super nice guy.
Yeah,
And he
super
came
nice.
around.
Super nice. One of the ex-prisoners, or did he? Maybe he represented an ex-prisoner.
No, he was,
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
yeah,
Okay.
they were all prisoners wearing those shirts and pants and stuff.
And Jeffy Fresh there. And then this guy, remember this guy?
Yes.
Didn't you go get him? Didn't you get him?
Yeah, he was a guy. He was a good guy. He had a bunch of chili sauce.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he was really cool. Yeah, we have his information too. So
The chili sauce guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, the hot class.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, there he is. There, more closer.
nice kid. Yeah.
And then who's that guy? That's your host, everybody, Mr. Fresh. And this guy made the bong that I showed everybody a few minutes ago. He was cool. He was having fun at the after parties. I saw him at the Snoop concert. He was standing up next to us. And then here's the cowboy, Country Cannabis. He's got a cowboy on his leaves there and on his logo. So that was cool. And his wife was really beautiful. I think they're going to do good for us. They're going to be really great. I'm going to turn him into the Marlboro Man.
I thought it was me.
We're going to do them all. We're going to do a series of Marlboro photos. We'll shoot them all in one weekend. We'll go up to Sedona, and somebody that does hemp cigarettes that's going to finance that shoot will pay for us for a couple hours on one of the Red Rocks. And we'll do a drone. We'll do a drone or a I'd rather do a helicopter because it's more fun for me to hang out of a helicopter. But this is his company, WEEDSDAYS, and their products are really high class, high quality, and his heart is into it. He's just really an incredible guy. So we're really proud to have him and his, I believe that's his wife, on board. And so I gave him a poster. I signed a poster for him, and so that was really fun. Let's go back one here. See what I said here. Hemp hooray. So I did a little signage on people's posters. So it's just really fun to meet people. And Vicki, tell us about this guy.
I don't really know much. He was super cool. Super cool.
He's very motivational. He's got very
Yeah.
sober young.
Yeah, that's what it was. Sober Junkie. You're right.
Yeah.
Sober Junkie. Yeah, I got his phone number for you, Jeff. So yeah, he's cool. Pretty nice.
We got Sober Junkie in the house. There he is.
Yeah,
You can read his tag there.
Yeah.
I tried to photograph people's tags. There's Cowgirl. So there's me with Sober Junkie, everybody. So day 2 was really fun. And we got we got a lot of sleep for the show. And, I went home and I think I got to sleep before 1 every night, maybe 2 one night. And Jason from Jerome Baker, his company makes, and his beautiful little doggy, his company makes the bombs for the stars. I went to his studio the following day. He's reading my Tommy book there, and he totally makes Tommy's bombs for the Chong company.
The dog's reading it too.
The dog was reading, yeah.
Yeah, you see that?
So that was his booth. That's kind of an epic shot of their booth. I took that shot of their booth, and then as always, we had to step in. And when I have a team, I can get shots of me. And this here on the right side here, this is Mary Jane, and she's the one that made the Native American magazine. This is a panel of women that are talking about, freeing the bud. And this lady's from New York, and I forgot where this lady's from, but we had quite an extensive conversation. And so I was really blessed to film this panel. And I film panels all the time, and nobody ever uses any of my content, even though they pay for it or they get it from me, because it's a lot, and we just really have to be mindful of pulling the best things out of what we get and making a small 3-minute version to share with the world, unless we're going to do a documentary or a wrap-up video for the Bud Tenders Awards. But follow us on Bud Tenders Awards on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter and LinkedIn. That's hashtag Bud Tenders Awards. So there you go, everybody. That's how you can find them and follow them. It was an epic show. First time I was at this show. So I was really excited to meet Mary Jane finally. Mary Jane said that all of her family doesn't know why she's doing what she's doing, and she just says, "I'm going to keep doing it." And she had a big old beaded necklace with a leaf on it, so give me one of those. And so it's really cool to have natives in the house, and of course Jim Crow and Hispanic ladies are in the house. So the lady panel was great. So I had lunch with Sober Junkie, and there we go, Sober J. People are people, everybody. You just got to be yourself and carry on. So know that weed is coming, and there's a big old duvet. And then another talk here. I don't remember what that talk is about. More from 40, and another talk here. So it's really fun to. Oh yeah, this was the hemp talk. Yeah.
That's Doc Ray and
Right.
Dan Hendricks, Doc Ray.
So that was really a good connection with those humans. And there's more. There's Mara and the Long Band, and there's me at the Tyson booth with David, I believe his name is. So there's more from Talk Brothers talks. And who's the young kid in the shorts?
It's just nephew. One of them's on the road.
So that was Craig's son. Now Craig is right here, and that's Mark, and so this is Jay, Craig's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Interesting story.
he was digging
Yeah.
he was digging on our 3D poster.
And he's got some interesting stories.
There's Mara again. There's the team. There's me and Punch there. And that's Be Quiet. Puck Schedule 1. So we're back to the beginning on that one. Then just a few shots from day one. Day three. Day three was epic. Also, everybody, we had a really fun time. It was much more quiet. We hung out with the dogs on day three, in the back there, and this guy was pretty cool. I actually don't think I got a shot at him, but Brady got some good paraphernalia from this guy. Remember this guy, Brady?
I have some. I'm actually really pleased with the space that has some of the homes that did beautiful. Very well. It's just not too much out of there.
Oh, cool.
I've been made by the
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, we got to get him on the show for sure. So give me his contact, yeah. And highlight the contacts of the people that you say are show people and need exposure, and people that are ready to give donations and be part of our fundraiser. So we've got more from. This tells names of people that are still in jail. We want to let them out, and so you can say their names: Mogmad, Tar, Lance Glore, Michael Woods, Ismail Lyra, Edwin Rubis, Rafael Hernandez, and Maria Kinsey. There are women in jail for pot, everybody, and so we're kicking some ass here. They had some beautiful freaking cars. I mean, can you imagine that in America that car was actually made on the assembly line? Where are they? Look at those cars, those Impalas. They're pretty cool. I couldn't believe it. This guy was following me around during the when I was photographing them. So here's more of our incredible team. Oh, this lady here and this guy here and this lady here with the dog. They were from Medicine Woman. I got a hat from them, a skull cap, and that was really fun. And so, and the doggies were good. And of course, the Cannon doggies were good. And this guy again, he was great. We'll follow up with him, Vicki.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, we'll do a special on him, or maybe we'll get him on with Tommy. And then this gentleman here from Kratom, they do a beverage powder with Kratom, and Kratom's a really relaxing herb, and it's legal. And that's my friend Dave I hadn't seen in 30 years, so that was a blessing to reconnect with Dave. And then I was watching their booth when they were going getting their VIP badges. And there's Mike Tyson with his brain open for the bud tenders. And Bob Brothers. And Jay, Pod Youngster, me and Jay. Remember, hold 3 fingers forwards, everybody, not backwards. That's a little bit too gangy for me. And then the last day there was a lot of interviews going on, so that was kind of fun, hanging out while they were doing some interviews. The interesting thing about being a photographer and a media person is that you're moving around so much in a big show, and then to get there, to get that beautiful shot, that's where I was at that moment. They were just hanging out, doing an interview for Weed TV, their 101 radio show. And so it's important to document the legacy of what we're doing. We're helping to end prohibition, Jackstream, and all these people are pretty relaxed and incredible humans wanting to legalize pot, everybody. So let's keep rolling here. And last few shots from our show. I talked about doing a Canagar magazine. These are cannabis cigars, and they're huge, and you can put blends, different blends in, and then smoke a Canagar. These guys were boxers, maybe cannabis boxers, who knows? You puff out and then go box. I mean, I don't know. But I wrestled with one of them. I talked to them. They were cool. And so that's it on our slideshow, everybody. I want to share with you back to my team here, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. Any final words, Brady?
Oh, given your thoughts on driving Colorado, what you're selling up there?
Snowing in Colorado? Whoa. And look, any final words, Vicky, and your hedgehog? That's the cutest thing ever. Yeah, thank you so much for your kindness and for going down the lazy river with me. And what's the name of your hedgehog? Bella on Rio. And Natasha, any final words? Okay, that'll be great. I'm going to roll our outro and say happy parade to everybody. And let's see if I can find our outro. Everybody. It's really beautiful. Go back to our. And don't forget, next week we might have. Hello, everybody, and look out for our review tournament, our review
Rob, and ping pong.
We may have Tommy on next week. I put the word out for him so he can come and meet the prisoners. We'll get Corvain and we've got a few more days to get everybody. So next week. It's Friday, everybody.
All members of the sort of that plan goes anywhere for anybody. Goes wild, it goes everywhere that we it's just a racist law that has here we are 2017 and we're still struggling with the original still people in jail. Sure, everybody, it's Jeff Eichen again here. We are totally happy to be back from Vegas and having a show today. So let's see who's coming in. Stay, and then parade, remember, 3, 2, 1. 3 is your lead to son, 2 is your key son, or school, and SKJ1. So, hooray!
Thanks for joining us today, everybody. We had a blast. Thanks to my team for going to Vegas with me, and Josh for stepping in, and the president of Mexico. What the heck? And Smoka Hondas for doing some beautiful music for us. All the prisoners coming home, meeting Corvain in person. He's not in jail anymore. This gentleman and woman, they were both in prison for pot, everybody. Thanks, Freddie, for all you do. Be safe on your drive. Thanks, Mara and the gang. G4 Live, you did great. Thank you for assisting us all week. And thanks to the hot doggies. We got CBD treats for you. And on May 25th, we may get Tommy. So just remember, hooray, everybody. So let's come back to our out here. Brady, we lost Brady. We got a hedgehog. Hey, that's the cutest thing ever. So before we leave, I just want to thank you again live from Fort Jackson. Thanks for driving and for staying in Cat's house and back over my parents there. But Alice, but we had a great time with Cat and going down Lazy River was fun. And we'll do our follow-ups in the next few days or whenever you're ready. The sooner the better. And love you, Vicky. Thank you so much. And with your hedgehog pal, you're on mute.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for a lot of fun. That's going to be my grandson now.
And you're going to go today?
No, I think tomorrow is one more day to
Yeah, I haven't even unpacked yet. I mean, I've done a little bit, but we had the animal parade yesterday, and I didn't even go. I was just doing stuff around here and working on the garden a little bit because we got sunshine, and so it's really fun. And we got all of our food that we got from Whole Foods. That was really good. Yeah, I've been eating my olives. Last night I was watching the game and eating olives. Well, everybody, I'm going to sign off right now. FRYday, Jeff Eichen with Weed Fridays. It's normally WEEDSDAY, and maybe we'll have Tommy next week. And in other words, be responsible. Love my new bong, everybody, from the bong guy. Isn't that cool, Dave? It's one of the most beautiful bongs ever. So be responsible. And don't forget to get on a magazine, everybody. Say what you need to say. And we're going to sign out now and say FRYday. Weed Fridays, everybody. Talk to you soon. If you want to come over this weekend, we got TikTok or you can come free. That's the sort of. All right, peace, everybody. It's the incredible WEEDSDAY show with the big T. Love you.